will it take, Stephen A., for the Raiders to be successful this season?
Well, number one, I think it's going to take Jon Gruden knowing what he's doing. Knowing what he's doing about coaching this team. He clearly knows how to give a motivational speech. I loved it.
That was right on point.
That was right on point. Because it is about nightmares.
Right,
it really is. If you, listen.
Ain't no friendly way about this.
Here's the reality, and I'm dead serious about this. This applies to me. This applies to you. This applies to anybody in any line of work where you are trying to be successful. In a capitalistic society, it's usually at the expense of someone else. Now, what you don't want to do is be backstabbing, unethical in your approach to greatness. But as long as it's on the up and up, there is absolutely, positively nothing wrong with saying, my objective is to annihilate you.
Right.
And I will have no hesitation whatsoever in taking you out if you're trying to come for what I got or what I'm aiming for. Everybody can't get the same thing. It's not meant for everybody.
Right.
There's one person standing at the end. There's one team standing at the end of a season. And it's a Super Bowl champion. And that team that gets his hands raised, unfortunately, it's at the expense of everybody else in the National Football League. Jon Gruden and his Raiders went 4-12 last year. Listen, I had a problem with the process, meaning Mike Mayock being a media guy and then bypassing. But I have no problem with him personally. He did an outstanding job on television. He knows his football. And, oh, by the way, I think he's done a damn good job as a general manager for the Oakland Raiders thus far. Jon Gruden, I can't say enough about the man and the job he did for us on Monday Night Football.
I love Gruden, man.
He's phenomenal.
I love Gruden.
And I have profound respect for him. I truly do. His football acumen. But let's understand something. The man, his last 6 years coaching in the NFL was a decade earlier. In those 6 years, he made the playoffs twice. Twice. The Super Bowl that he won was Tony Dungy's team. Let's call it what it is. Everybody knows this. And so I'm looking at it from this perspective, and I'm going like this. Damn, you bloviate a lot. You do it in such a adroit fashion. It netted you $100 million now. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, an additional $18 million with contract incentives. Now, maybe net grossed you. Now, they probably net you about 50 to 60. But that's beside the point. The point is,
he got paid.
You, Jon Gruden, you got paid lovely.
Yes.
For what? You got paid because your name is Jon Gruden. And your personality, Chucky, is synonymous with Raider Nation, the silver and black. You got to get it done. I think the speech is a great place to start.
It's a good start.
But that's it.
Because what you see is Gruden trying to put his stamp on the team. Now, you said when he won the Super Bowl, that was Dungy team.
Yes, it
was. So we got to say, when he did all that losing, who teams were those?
Well, I'm not going to say that was Dungy. You know why?
Right.
Because
I'm talking about when he took over this Raider team now.
No, that's Jack Del Rio.
Who team was that? So listen what I'm saying. He's trying to change that team into his team. And he sees that maybe we're not quite up to par talent-wise. So now I have to lean a little bit more on motivation, and I want to educate here. Motivation may move me now. What I heard from Jon Gruden is more inspiration. I want to move you all year. We are not talking about fulfilling our dreams. We have to ultimately stomp out everybody else's dream. That's inspiration to fight on all year long. We're not the most talented. We got to play together. We got to play hard. We got to play gritty. When he let Amari Cooper go, people say, what are you doing letting Amari Cooper has talent. And then he gets AB. AB is Jon Gruden. Jon Gruden wants that guy that will talk about it, be hungry for the ball. If he doesn't give it to you, he wants you mad on the sideline. He wants to disturb that sideline. He doesn't want peace. He wants ruckus, and he wants you to create ruckus for other people. That's why AB is going to work well there.
I got a question. I'm going to lean on your expertise here because let's not bring up Amari Cooper and forget he let go of Khalil Mack, too.
Let go of Khalil Mack?
I mean, the Mack daddy.
Right.
That's who he let go of. Who
Bad
the personification of Raider Nation. You let go of that, brother. And so I'm asking you this question. Remember, Jack Del Rio was 12-4. Derek Carr gets hurt right before the playoffs.
Right.
They lose. The next year, Derek Carr had recovered. They go 6-10. They get rid of Del Rio. So when you talk about Gruden and how he felt this need to change, one would argue, wasn't that much change needed? And at the end of the day, I'm asking you this question. Talk to me about what you think Gruden inherited and whether or not you think that change was justified. This metamorphosis that's taking place.
What do you mean, change from Del Rio to
Listen, everything.
I always say this. And Del Rio is a defensive coach. And Derek Carr is a young quarterback. He's a young quarterback. I always say, if I got a young quarterback, I want my head coach to be an offensive head coach.
Okay.
Because I want my quarterback to feel he has dominion over the whole team. And he has that if the head coach is an offensive guy. He doesn't necessarily have that if a guy's sitting there, I'm winning with defense, just don't you mess this up. Just don't you mess this up. So Gruden coming over, they changed philosophies right then. When they brought Gruden in, they said, we are going to be an offensive team now and win offensively, and we want a defense to stabilize. Before, they were trying to win with defense and have an offense stabilize.
But here's my question. I got Derek Carr, true. But damn, on defense, I got the Mac Daddy, Khalil Mack. I can understand if there was no Khalil Mack. I can understand if there was no Khalil Mack. But if I got Khalil Mack, don't I need to go the defensive route?
Thank you so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.